Donald Trump is facing a massive field of Democrats running for president, but there is one candidate in the crop of 2020 contenders who poses the biggest threat to the president's re-election chances. And Donald Trump just got some really bad news about this top 2020 challenger. Justin Amash is a never-Trump congressman from Michigan. Amash left the Republican Party and supported impeaching Donald Trump for obstructing justice based on the flimsy case put forth in the highly partisan and biased report released by former special counsel Robert Mueller. Despite leaving the Republican Party, Amash is still running for re-election to his seat in Michigan's 3rd Congressional District. But because of Amash's libertarian political philosophy and home base in one of the most important swing states in 2020, the so-called mainstream media is repeatedly talking up the possibility of Amash launching a third-party presidential bid. Amash did nothing to dispel those rumors during an interview with Democrat Party propagandist Chuck Todd in an appearance on NBC's Meet the Press.
But we do need new voices on the national stage running for national office, including the presidency. I don't think that the current Democratic field is sufficient. If you look at the top 3 candidates on the Democratic side, they're all over 70 years old. The president's over 70 years old. I think that there is a large segment of the population that is not represented in the top candidates on either side of the aisle, and that's something I think about.
Donald Trump won the state of Michigan for the Republican Party for the first time since 1988, but the president carried the Wolverine state's 10 electoral votes by a slim 10,000 vote margin over Hillary Clinton. Trump haters in the so-called mainstream media and the Republican Party believe Amash is uniquely positioned to provide a landing spot for some voters that may be dissatisfied with the president's conduct but generally support Donald Trump's conservative policy agenda. Ballot access is always a challenge for third-party candidates, but Amash could solve that problem by seeking the Libertarian Party nomination. Given Amash's high profile as a former Tea Party member of Congress, Amash would have no trouble winning that nod. Amash would likely only campaign in Michigan and other neighboring Midwest swing states like Wisconsin, and that would represent a bigger threat to Donald Trump's 2020 re-election chances than any of the president's potential Democrat opponents. If you are sick and tired of all the fake news from the so-called mainstream media and want real news that you can trust, please hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel.